It is Jira. System is very slow today. See, Jira is basically a project tracking tool. That means most of the times the projects which you follow, okay, implement agile methodologies. They always prefer to use the Jira. Okay, so Jira not only for testing, it is basically useful to maintain the sprints. Sprints means right? Who will maintain sprints? Product manager or a sprint manager will take care of the sprints. Okay, let me explain. Who are the people involved in agile? Actually, we have a product owner, okay, and then sprint manager, okay, and then team member. Product owner, he look after the roadmap of the product, and he will have a vision document, and he also prepare a product backlog. And I mean, he prepare me. He does not involve directly. He interact with the business analyst. They prepare a user stories and use cases, and he hand over the documentation to the product owner. And then he prioritize also. Okay, which user story or which feature needs to be developed and which feature needs to be developed later and all decide with the product owner. And then for each and every cycle or build or a sprint, he hand over user stories. Okay, user stories are feature first to the sprint manager. Sprint manager, he look after the product backlog. That means how many product sprints have been completed, how many sprints are still in progress, how many sprints are in pending state, how many user stories are completed. He look after all the tracking parts. That's the reason we call actually product backlog. Backlog means how many are still pending. And then his job is actually he allocate the work among team members. Okay, this is basically how agile works. Then what is our role here? Actually, what is the role of Jira? Okay, Jira is a test management. I mean, project management tool. Okay, it has so many products. One of the important something is playing. So this is a Jira tool. Okay, so I want to log into Jira tool. So you simply have to log out. First, I will log out and show you. Log out. Okay, so this is the account which I have already. Okay, so first you have to log out of the Jira tool and then log out complete. Post that you have to log into the Jira tool. Just log into Jira tool. So just enter id.atlassian.com. Okay, that is a URL. So after that you have to register. Sometimes it's actually licensed also. So we need to fulfill the licenses. Please go to Gmail account, which I already registered with the Jira tool. So I'm just going to log in. This is the home page. Inside this home page, so these are the various products of Jira. Okay. Okay, we have a big bucket, Jira software, okay, administration and account settings, Atlassian support. So many actually these are modules, sub-modules. Okay. So Bitbucket and all we never use. Jira software, this is the one which we use. Okay. Apart from this, it also offers various other products like Confluence, Jira Service Manager, okay, Zini and all. And still evolving basically, still they are keep on developing various products, they are just keep on adding to the Jira tool. But coming to the our part, so we are going to use under Atlassian, these are the various products. One of the software is Jira. Got it right? Under Atlassian, Atlassian is an umbrella company. Inside Atlassian company, we have these many products. Okay, let's go to Jira software. Jira basically useful for defective tracking. especially for testers. For testers, we use Jira for a defect tracking. How to do that? Okay. First, we'll go and create a project. Okay, initially, but you don't have any admin rights to create. Definitely, you can't create. As a tester, you never have an admin rights to create a project. Okay, here you can see there are various practices. If you remember correctly, in Agile, we have different processes and practices. Okay, we follow based on the type of the project. Kanban is there. Kanban is a project we follow for a maintenance kind of projects. Got it? For a maintenance kind of project, we follow Kanban. Then Scrum, especially for application development, we use actually Scrum. See here, this is a Scrum which we use actually. Use this template. That means Jira has a templates already, built-in templates. We have to use this template. That's all. Okay. Use this template. Select. So the project template is actually Scrum. So it follows sprint toward your project goals with a broad backlog and a roadmap. So board, backlog, and a roadmap. Okay. So board means the dashboard is actually. It will show simply how many sprints are there, how many sprints are completed, how many sprints are not completed, and all. Okay. So team managed. Who is going to manage this project? Is it a team manager or company managed? Okay, you need to select. You will need to create a new project if you decide to switch project type later. Okay, set up and maintained by your team. Okay, these are the various characteristics if you are going to manage a project by the team. See, I'm telling Jira is a ocean again. So many features are there, Confluence and then a Sprint Manager and then Kanban Manager. So many things are there. But as a tester, what you are going to do? That we are going to learn. Okay. Select a team managed project. Shall we select this one also? Any one of these things we can select. If you are going to give team managed, anybody, I mean, most of the team members have the admin rights. See, anyone in your team can set up and maintain. Setting do not impact other projects. Easy setup and issue types and a custom field. But ideally, if you get into a project in a real time, you don't do this kind of template. We don't use a team managed template. We use actually company managed project. So if you follow company managed, nobody will have an access rights to manage the project inside the Jira, because Jira admin rights provided by the tool itself. Tool itself means Jira people will provide the credentials to the company. Based on the credentials, they have to log in. Okay, the people who have admin rights can only manage the projects. Others can't manage it. Okay, let's go to select a team managed projects. Okay, give the name of the project over here. What is the name of the project? You can simply say UI bank. Okay, for development. But ideally, we can't use for development. You need something is there. Here you can see template Scrum and team managed. These are the things we just take it. Scrum. Okay, just click create a project. So I'm going to create a project. Now you can see here project has been created. Okay. Under project, what I told actually, if you follow Scrum, there are three widgets you can see. Roadmap. Okay, roadmap. Only the sprint manager have an access to the roadmap. This is where you will create epics. Epics are nothing but user stories. You will keep on create epics 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Then you will also mention the start date and date to implement. Then backlog. Okay, this is a dashboard where sprint manager have an access. Others can't have an access, definitely. Okay. Here you can able to see how many sprints are there. See UD sprint 1. Because we didn't create any sprints, right? That's why it is showing empty. Then board, where you can see the high level overview of the progress of the project. How many are in progress, how many are done, and so on. Yes. Are you guys clear? Everybody.
Okay.
Quick. Okay. Then creating a project will take a lot of time. I'm going to show one which I have created. So here you can see the project name is CtrlAi software online booking or something. In that roadmap here, inside the roadmap, we have created so many epics. Epics are nothing but user stories, or you can also say one of the features of the application. Okay. So this is showing done status because I just made it already created. I mean, it is all completed. The epic is completed. Remaining things are in progress. Here you can see you can create a new epic. Okay, what do we say? You can say CTRL. Okay. say, which feature you want to develop. So integrate PayPal, integrate with the UPI payment gateway. So I just do it. Okay, just repeat here. Okay, inside this you can see. Okay, create a child issue. That means under this you can create a multiple epics. Okay, see whenever you create, you can see the options over here. Backlog here, backlog, in progress or done. You can select the status. Okay, select it for development. So if it is selected for development, that means currently it is in a development phase. Okay. See, automatically the tag has been changed. Okay. For example, if you make it done, that means completion. Done. It's completed. So automatically start. Okay. It's a backlog still. It's a backlog. Backlog means not yet completed. Okay. So whenever it is a backlog, automatically your sprint manager able to see. If it is a backlog, you can assign the sprint or epic to a user. Who can assign? So here we have only one user. Okay, ideally, the entire team have an access to the Jira tool. You can able to see the different developers working on the project. So you can able to assign this epic to the user, I mean a particular person. So development is under development stage, priority is medium. We can assign the priority highest, lowest, lowest and all we can assign based on the advice from the clients. He will say actually product manager will decide what's the priority. Okay. I told you, right? We prioritize the task. We'll prioritize actually roadmap. Under roadmap only we can able to prioritize. Who has an access actually? Who has an access? Product owner have an access to prioritize. Okay. And then if you want to add more fields, you can do that. But I told you already, Jira is a version. Okay. I just created. Okay. I just created an effect. Then coming to the Kanban board, here you can see. So these many things are in backup. See here, integrate MobiKwik API and then integrate Paytm and integrate PayPal. Okay. So these are various backlogs. Total 4 items are there under backlog. How many are there for development? 3 are in a development. How many are in progress? How many are there? 1. 1 is in progress. How many are done? 0. Okay. You can see the entire status of the Kanban board. Basically, we can see what is going on inside. Okay. And then roadmap, Kanban, and then you can see the reports also. You can see the reports, all reports. Okay. And then board report where they can see cumulative flow diagram and all, but usually project manager will take care. Okay, we never do. Okay, all this reporting. Just go back to the project. Okay, so scroll down. Control PID board. Yeah. Okay. And then this is actually Scrum. The one which you are following is Scrum. For example, if you change the project. Okay, change the project. So I think I'm going to change this one to this one. I think this is also following Scrum. Yeah, you can see here backlog. How many are there under backlog? See, these many things are under a backlog for each sprint. Sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, okay, and so on. Here multiple sprints are there. How many are there in backlog? Here you can see CTRL 14 and 15. These two are still in a backlog stage. That means they are still in pending state. We have to develop it. Okay. So under backlog, you can able to see how many features or how many functionalities are still in a pending state. Roadmap, we know all roadmap means where you can create a new functionality by the product owner. Backlog is maintained by the sprint manager. Okay. And then you can see what are the things. Yeah, coming to testing. As a tester, what we do. Board we have seen already. Board means you can see the dashboard. How many are in progress? How many are done? How many are in a development stage? And all you can see. Okay. Under code, I never used code actually. It is used by the developer only. Project pages. Nothing. Okay. Coming to your work, under your work, whatever the things are assigned to you, you can able to see. Okay. See, currently there are 2 things assigned to us. This is the one, this is the another one. 2 things are assigned to us. Okay. See here, I assigned to my name only, right? CTRL5 integrate with UPI payment just now. That is the reason I'm able to see what is the task assigned to me under my ID. Okay, see, this is the one which has been assigned recently. Okay, recent, you can see here, this is a recently assigned to me. Okay, and that's my work. Coming to the project, we can able to see how many projects are running simultaneously. It's because the same person sometimes work on multiple projects, right? So that's the reason we have a project tab where you can see multiple projects. Okay, it's belongs to you. Okay, view all project, create a new project, not required, filters and all you can apply. Okay, so dashboards, you can see the dashboard, view all dashboard, create dashboard and all, view dashboard. So it's a default dashboard, click here. Okay, got it. Here you can see what are the projects you are mapped. See, total 4 projects are there, all 4, you are mapped to 4 projects. Okay, and here these are the logs, what you are logged so far. Okay, what is your activity? Okay, you can able to see what are the activities you performed recently. Okay, and what are the items are assigned to us, assigned to me basically. Okay, all those things you can able to see now. Default dashboards. Default dashboard is nothing but it will show what are the activities are pending for you. Okay, coming to people, you can able to add or invite team members. See, you can start a team where you can start a team and add keep on members. And okay, but you have to send the invitation mail to their email addresses. They have to accept it. They also have the Jira account. Then only they can become a team. Otherwise, they can't. Okay. You can individually also can invite team members. Say it will ask for email ID where they have who have the Jira account. So you have to enter your details over here and you simply invite. Automatically mail gets triggered. They have to accept it. Then only they can become a members of the Jira tool. Then coming to apps, I never used apps actually. So many apps are there under Jira. I told you, right? Confluence, X-Ray, okay, Circle CI/CD, Cypher Squad. Okay, so many things are there. I will please explore it. Then coming to create. Okay, create. What are things you can create? As a tester, I told you already, Jira is a bug tracking tool. You can basically create an issue. Okay, see here, under this project, I want to create an issue. What type of things you can basically create? You can create a task, you can create a bug, you can create a epic. Okay, I want to create a bug basically. That means as a tester, what is my role? You guys tell me what is my role? You have to raise a defect, right? Defects are nothing but bugs. You have to summarize a defect here. How to summarize? So for this project, I just found there is a bug. Okay, saying that, okay, UPI payment gateway login. Yeah, this is a summary. Inside this, you have to describe it. Okay, show fields. So these many fields you can add. Say assignee. Okay, with sprint, linked issues. Okay, and then label if you want to add, you can add it actually. So these are things you can add. So earlier I had never assigned assignee, sprint, linked issues, description. Okay, story point template, attach, flagged, and all is there, right? You can add as many fields as you want. You can add it actually. Just click apply. If you have a licensed version, you end up with more than 20 fields. Okay, 20. I mean, a lot of functionality is there. As I told you, there are a lot of functionality. Just click apply. Now you can see the bug. Okay, see, this is a summary. You have to write the description about the bug. Okay, so what you have to write? You have to detail the description of the bug you need to write here. See what you have to write here. As a tester, I entered username and entered password and click the submit button. Okay, next step, navigated to payment gateway page. Payment page where enter UPI ID of mine to transfer funds. But okay, application is not fetching the records of the UPI ID. Okay, these are the steps. Okay, after what you want to do actually, you can attach whatever you want to attach. Actually, it might be a bullet list you can do, and the numbering list you can also link. If you want to share some link, you can share the link, and if you want to attach files and images, you can simply go here and select. Okay, you can see attach it. What is actually just staging is actually a snapshot. While testing, you come across with different issues, right? You have to take a snapshot. By that, simply just select and then add it. It has been added. See here, new view issue again. Just click view issue. So this issue has been created. See this issue with a screenshot. Okay, the screenshot you can able to see here. This is a screenshot, attachment, and so on. Okay, so this is how actually we have to what you call create an issue. Create an issue. Okay, see assignee it's not assigned. Just select somebody else. Okay, I'm selecting this guy. I just assign this defect to the another person. Ideally, you can't assign. You can't really assign because your manager have access rights to this. Okay. And then label, if you want to add a label, you can add. Actually, it's actually regression testing. Testing. Okay. And then, you can also add, spaces which not having CtrlAi project. The project name is the one label, another one is a regression testing. Okay. Another one is actually UPI. Okay, payment. Labels are basically to label different issues to immediately identify, categorize, use it. Okay, sprint, you can see here sprint. What is the sprint you are using actually? On the current sprint, you come to know which sprint you are working. You have to select the particular sprint. Okay, this is the current sprint. Okay, story point estimate not required. Development team. Okay, and the reporter. Who has reported? Myself reported it, right? That's why it's showing my name. Okay. This is how actually we have to log a defect. This is how actually we have to log a defect. As a project manager, okay, you have to access backlog. This is where actually you can create a backlogs. Okay, you can create a backlogs out here. Okay. Then coming to as a product manager, you have an access to the roadmap. This is where actually we have to create epics. Okay, epics. And then after creating an epic, I will create a backlog. Okay, how many are there? How many are there in pending? How many are in progress? How many are in to-do status and all? Okay. See here, I have just assigned to a person called CtrlAi, and the recent activity is this one: UPI payment gateway login error. This is an issue. That's why it's showing in red color. Okay. In the current sprint, there are 3 user stories needs to be implemented. Green color means implementation. Red color means actually a bug basically. Just click create once again. I want to show you here. The issue type is story implementation task. Okay, task is nothing but the work which you're supposed to create, complete. Epic means it's a new feature, new functionality that we are going to create. Okay, and then bug we know already. Okay, but it's actually not a enterprise edition. If you have an enterprise edition, again you have so many options. Different type of issues can be created. Okay. So ideally, Jira is a project management tool. Okay, you can't simply say it's a defect management tool. It's a project management tool where you can manage your different projects, not only one project. You can maintain multiple projects. Okay. So, but as a developer, please mute yourself.
Sir, I have a query. When you click on create button, there it is showing epic option, right? Is that the same as epic showing in roadmap?
Yeah, we are here. You're telling epic.
Epic.
Yeah. Tell me.
This epic is same as roadmap epic.
Yes,
roadmap
of course.
Also.
Yes.
Okay.
See, what is epic? Epic is a functionality, new functionality. See, you are working in banking project. Suddenly, okay, you come up with a new feature. They said like suddenly they are accepting cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, right? Bitcoins are start accepting it as a payment gateway. What do you have to do? Immediately you have to create one epic, and you have to add all the user stories under epic. Got it? Yes or no?
Got it. But
okay.
These two are same or not? I got it out. Okay, fine.
Yeah, both are same. And here again, the start date. Okay, when you are going to start implementing it, and so on, description and so on, you have to create it automatically. Once you create the epic here, automatically you can able to see in a roadmap. In roadmap you can see. Okay. Yeah. And then what you have to do, based on the start date, end date, we'll give right here. Just click this one. Here you can see details. What are the details we are given? Actually, the current status is not given. The current status, whenever you give in progress, automatically in the backlog, you can able to see how many epics are there in progress, how many are there in a done status. Okay. Then scroll down a little bit. Here you can see who is working on this epic. You can assign. But as a tester, as a developer, you can't assign. Only test manager will, or a developer, a product manager will assign the assignee details. After assigning these details, what you can do? So if you go to your work, okay, automatically you can able to see what is there inside in your bucket. Got it? Whatever is there in your bucket, you can able to see. And then if you want to go and view the complete details about what is happening, what is there in your task list, you can able to see. View all dashboards, then you can able to see what is there inside your bucket. See, these main things are there. These are actually assigned to you. And what is your activity, what you have created so far. Okay, how many process you are belongs to, and so on. Everything you can able to see. Okay. Ideally, if you are a developer or tester, you never especially create projects. We cannot create epics. We can also create any feature files, but you can have an access to your project and your work. For example, this is my work. Just click this one. This is a backlog. Currently, this is in pending stage. Okay, you keep on developing the project. You just completed the task. At the end of the day, what do you do? What do you do? Tell me. What do you do? See, this is a backlog, right? Development and then labels, none, higher priority. Okay, yeah, then come back. Yeah, and then report your manager that, okay, you just completed your task. That means you just said that, okay, I just completed the task, can able to see. Okay, then your manager, he will go to the dashboard. He can able to see whether it is completed or not. If it is not completed, what I will do actually, still he will mark it as in progress. Or if it is a completed, what he will do, just click this one, he can see what is happening inside your work. Whether it is completed or not, that he will check. Okay, based on that he will close it actually. Okay, yeah. So once you have completed your work, what you have to do as a person, as a team member, you have to go back to create. Okay, and then you can see the bug. Okay, and then you can simply say it is completed. Otherwise, test manager also sometimes he will complete it. Just go back, and then you can see here. Okay, just click here, and then he will go, instead of in progress, he will simply make it as done status. Done means it is completed. Okay, got it? So as a tester, as a developer, you have to go to your work. Okay, and you need to check what are the activities in your bucket list. Okay, after checking your work, then you complete your work. You do your testing or development, whatever it is. After that, he will intimate the work status to your manager in a daily sprint call or a stand-up meeting, whatever it is. After that, your test manager or developer, he will go to roadmap and you will open that particular epic or issue. You will go to the particular epic or epic issue, and then he will see here. Then he will make it as done status if it is done. If it is still in progress, he'll make it in progress. Got it? So actually, we have to track the files and create the effect in the Jira. Any questions?
As a testing team member, mostly we will run through the bug only most of the times, correct, sir?
Yeah, of course, right. Yes. Yes.
Bug life cycle is predefined in Jira, or it can set.
Yeah. Bug life file is predefined by the Jira only. Predefined Jira only. link issues. Yeah, here you can see done status. Once your testing is done, you will update here. Okay. To do is right. And see, this is allocated to you. I'm able to open the bug. Issue. I'm able to see what is happening. As a tester, I enter and I'll okay, fine. I will open the code and then I'll update it. After updating, what I will do, I'll simply say it is done status. Done. Okay. It's
So
done.
these three status are universal. To do means new, in progress, and then done. Only these three status will be
Yes,
there.
of course. Yes. No. Depending on the project.
That's what my question was.
That is purely depending on the project.
Okay, it can be
But
customized.
ideally, these are actually standard status. In progress, to do. Okay, and then backlog also sometimes, especially when you're dealing with roadmap where you can see the backlog. Okay, just click this roadmap. Here you can see to do under to do. You can see in progress, done, view workflow, and you can able to see the workflow. See, this is how actually various status happen. First, we'll start. We'll create. It might be issue or it might be epic, whatever it is. It might be functional. Then it will be in a to do status. Okay. Then that means the work which is allocated to a particular person has to work on this activity. Then he will give an update called in progress. Okay, in progress. Once he complete the work, he will give a status called done. That's all. Okay.
So we can
these are the
customize this
various.
status also. Oh, project to project, we can customize this
Of course.
project.
Correct.
Okay.
Of course. Okay. So in progress status, to do status, done status, transition rules. You can update basically. I never work, but we can update. Definitely can update. We can have more options because as a tester we don't have much options, but only test manager and a sprint manager have an option to change all these levels. So a new item has been added like this. Okay. So after done status also, if you want to add a new item, you can add it here. Okay, what is this? I think remote of to do status in progress. I will use the transition status better. Transition from in progress to done. Okay, this is where I'm going to give. Okay, I can say deployment. Not deployment actually. You can say implementation. Okay, create one. See, I can create it. Got it. See here, implement is a transition state. Okay, like this, we want to add one more state. Okay, in progress, I want to add one more in progress. Just create. Okay, you can say SIT. Okay, that just declared has been added. Okay, what do you have to do? You have to make it here. Okay, then drag here, give it, then drag up, give it. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is actually you can see control is so updated. Updated workflow now. Just close it. Go to CtrlAi software. This is a project, right? Just go to Epic. Epic now. Yeah, here you can see the status. Okay, assign label and all is there. So I'm getting there's a huge functionality is there. Really, you can't really remember everything. But let me see. Since you are asking this question, let me check. We can able to see that thing or not. Done to oh, it's not done. View workflow again. Oh, it's not updating. I think I have a limited okay access rights. I'm not able to update, but definitely you can able to update. Okay, we can change the flow also. Automatically you can able to see all the statuses here. Okay, based on your project, based on your requirement, you can select any one of these things.
Okay, I think you modified for the epic, I think, not for the story.
Okay, under Epic. Please ask your question quickly.
Yeah, I think you modified for the epic, not for the story. That's why it was not showing the option.
Was it? Epic. Okay, go to Epic only. Okay. Ah, yes, super excellent. Yes. Here you can see in progress it SIT has been added. You can select like this. Under story, I don't think so. As I said, I not added, I think. That's why it's not showing. To do in progress. Yes. Okay. To do and done. So you can also edit workflow here. And if you want to add one more thing, you can add workflow. Yes, to do status. I'll add one more status here. Yeah, cancel this site. Add site already exists. Okay. But why it's not coming? Okay. Creating. Let's add. Yeah. Okay. So update workflow. Yeah. Select issue tab you want to copy. Oh, super. Last time it didn't come. Now it has come. Bug, story, subtask, task, and all. Click save. Okay. So now you can see all these statuses for status, bug, everywhere you can able to see here. You can see for user stories you can see, bug you can see, task you can see. Okay, it is applicable now for all the artifacts. Let's go and close. Now just go to bug. Now we'll see the where is the description issue types bug. Just go down. Just go back if you get. Go to project settings. Go back to project. Yes, board backlog. Yes, here you can see. Click this one, and here you can see now creative, because we have already added that workflow. I mean workflow to the bug also. Not only bug actually for user stories also can create. Okay. Yeah. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Yashaswini, tell me, Yashaswini.
Yeah. So as a tester, we have only access to the only bugs, right? So we just update only the bug report and everything, right?
Yes, of course. Yes.
So whatever you mentioned, like in the, I mean, to do task like that, like implementation and everything. So we do have, I mean, based on the project, we do have to update in everything, like for bugs also. Then
Create everything means see, as a tester. Yeah, as a tester, you don't have any access to the roadmap. You don't have any access to the backlog, but you can able to see the dashboard, what is happening in the project. As a tester, we can able to create what type of issues we can create. We can create only bug type. Stories you can't create. You can't create task files. You can't create epic also. We can create only bugs. Under bugs, you have to remaining steps. These are the various fields we need to fill basically. All these fields you have to fill it. Okay. So assigning to whom we are assigning actually. Assigning also you don't fill. Only test manager will assign. Okay. Sprint, current sprint, in which sprint we are into currently? We are in a different sprint, right? The active sprint is sprint 1. Features, these are two feature sprints. You'll select the active sprints. Okay. And then after that, actually, what you're going to do, you can see the reporter who is reporting. Okay. Who is reporting? Ideally, the sprint, whenever you raise a defect, you address this sprint, issue in the feature sprints only. Fine. You will raise a defect right now. Then does the developer fix in the same current sprint?
No, maybe
No,
next
right?
also.
He will fix only in
Yeah.
the next sprint. That's why you have to select always the feature sprints. Sprint 1, all feature sprints can be selected. After that, a reporter name and then attach whatever. If you have any attachments, you can attach here. Okay. If you have other issues that you want to link it, some issues are there. I want to link those issues here. See, these are the is blocked by, is cloned by duplicate, is related to select issue. See, these many issues which you already created related to this issue. Okay. Flagged as impediment. Impediment means you are not able to continue with the testing. Impediment. That means okay, immediately they have to fix it. Okay, we want to create another issue, you can create it. So these are various ways we can able to see here. Okay. So this is how
Okay,
actually we can create a bug, but you have to give the complete description about the summary and description of the defect and everything. And finally, you have to click the create button to create a issue. Issue in the sense bug. Yeah.
So can we have this installation?
Can you?
Can we have this installation process for doing
Installation,
the practice?
this we can't install. It's actually cloud instance. See, nowadays all the tools are moving to cloud. You don't have any installation, but you need to have a license. Okay.
So how can we do the practice on this? How can we take
Practice
the license and then how can we take that?
license cost, I don't know actually really. Okay, in my project they spent a lot of license. Yeah. Okay, but you just watch these videos and try to learn. Okay, but anyway, even if you take the dedicated version of Jira, there is no use because as a tester you never use all these features. Ideally, you have to focus on how to create a bug. That's all in Jira. But as a additional information, I just shared all the information. Okay, but we never use the entire functionality of the Jira.
Okay, as a tester, it is all the functionality is not used. Only bug is used as a tester.
Of course, yes.
Okay, got it. Sir, one doubt actually. As part of interview, what kind of questions we can expect as part of Jira, so that we can we will know the boundary from where to where. If we learn, that will be enough. With respect to Jira, very high level, that will be enough.
Okay, very high level. This whatever I just explained, that is enough to answer if they have any questions asked in interview time. So they would maximum ask how to raise a defect. Okay, so how to check your activities. Activities are tasks under your bucket list. Okay, but they never ask how do you create project and all. They never ask. Okay, they never ask
Okay.
how to create a project, how to create epic, how to create a backlog or user stories. Okay, they never ask how to create a workflow also, because you don't have admin rights to create a workflows like I did it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, only admin people have a admin right, privileges to create or edit workflows. That's right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So tomorrow we'll see if you still have any questions, then we'll take it up. Okay, Jira. Then we'll continue the meetup. Okay.
Okay.
With this note, I'm just going to wind up the session for today.
Sir, Rajshekhar here. Yesterday, because of my exigency, I missed class. Can you please share the video? Very
Sure.
helpful.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.